everyone, my name is Benjamin from M2D, and today I'm excited to show you around a place I have recently renovated located at Pinnacle Duxton. And this space itself has been carefully and thoughtfully designed to reflect both the style and as well as the function. From the layout to the finishes, every element has been thoughtfully chosen to create a harmonious, comfortable and beautiful environment. And so, without further ado, let's dive in. As we first step foot into the apartment, the design in this foyer is all about creating an inviting entrance and a landing zone for us to take off our shoe before stepping into the main area. The entrance is actually segregated with like a low height ceiling that flushes with the existing structural beam. There is a different set of floor finishes like tiles at the entrance and micro cement for the rest of the house. There is a whole stretch of wall panels that stretches all the way from the foyer into the living and dining space. Behind all this feature wall is where we actually house all our bomb shelter as well as our additional shoe cabinet. Moving on to the dining area, this space is all about bringing people together. We incorporated a functional dry pantry area that connects from the entrance cabinet all the way into the dining area. A rectangular dining table and warm wood tones were used primarily to bring in a sense of earthiness, timelessness, and ties back to the entire bright, natural elements that we have incorporated throughout the entire home. Neutral palettes, warm earth tones were also used to set the stage for relaxation. All the fixtures and finishings adds in the vibrancy and life to the entire space. For the living area, one of the favorite features I have in this space is the wainscoting at the back of the sofa. This wainscoting actually synchronizes and ties with the entrance of the feature wall. It also creates a visual flow all the way from the entrance into the living space, making the entire space cohesive and coherent. Behind these features actually lies a concealed door to the helper's room. The window treatments are also the key here. They are all with blackout shades that allows certain level of privacy and also certain level of light control, especially when the unit itself is east-facing. So moving on to the kitchen area, due to the size restriction, this area is kept as functional as much as possible and adhering to the kitchen working triangle as well. Functional storages were also implemented, such as the full height larder unit. French door fridge were also used to minimize taking up too much space, especially when you open or close the fridge door. I think what you notice over here is also the glass bricks to allow natural light flowing through into the kitchen, penetrating from the study room to the corridor and finally into the kitchen to keep the whole space as airy as much as possible. This room has been slightly configured to fit the function of this entire space. So one thing I really want to highlight and emphasize in this room was the ample of storage. There's plenty of built-in shelvings and storages, and also most importantly, there's a custom closet to ensure that everything has its own space. Moving on to the bedrooms, this space has been designed and carefully thought to create a place of serenity and a place for you to retreat and to unwind from a long day at work. Actually enlarge it to fit a full-size wardrobe in front of the bed. This wardrobe allows us to house a 42 inches TV. I actually created a little feature at the bed head. These features actually have integrated groove lines with subtle patterns and wallpaper treatment to add certain level of depth and also visual interest without overwhelming the entire space. So in this master bedroom, what I've done here is I try to keep the whole space as functional with as much storages. For example, this curved cabinet here is actually not just for aesthetic purposes, it's actually also functional with the necessary storages right behind here. Likewise for the bed head, what I've done here is actually incorporated hidden storages right behind here so that my client can actually house all her secret stash right behind this compartment. Finally, for the bathrooms, what we have done is we incorporated flushed fluted glass door along the walkway. This whole door actually adds visual interest as well as allows certain level of light to penetrate into the space. We have all our wall hung toilet bowl, shower area, vanity, all itself has its necessary sufficient space for us to use it comfortably as much as possible. Singular colored tiles were used throughout the entire bathroom, considering the other elements such as the shelvings above the wall hung toilet bowl, as well as the vanity for all our daily necessities and usage. Thank you for joining us in this home tour. We hope you enjoyed this video thoroughly, and I think most importantly, you gain valuable insights and knowledge. My name is Benjamin To. I hope to see you in our next subsequent videos, and see you soon.